Hey, I want to make this video real quick because it's been something that I have been struggling with and thinking about, and I came across a really good video from Alex Becker. If you guys don't know who he is, go check out his channel. But he talks about like product market fit in the terms of just like business models, but it can just be so easily applied to product research. So I think it's worth talking about. I don't even know if I need this Miro screen here, but basically he talks about there's like two ways to go to market. Number one and number two. And number two is what most people do, and it's not wrong, but you have to understand why it's more difficult. So number two is bringing a product to market that is to an overserved, or you can call a saturated market. So testing saturated products, right? But it works if your product is served to a mass market. So, like, for example, makeup, right? Like millions of women, like, I don't mean what is it, like probably like tens of millions, I don't know. Millions of women can use makeup. So you can be in a saturated market if it has the opportunity to be a mass market. And you also need some sort of new problem solving. So like, that was a horrible N. But like some new makeup, right? You're not going to sell some old makeup. It has to be new angle, new solution. This is pretty difficult to do, and sure, you can get it to work. I wouldn't say either of these are easy. Like, nothing is easy in dropshipping as far as like getting a product to work. None of these are easy, but this one is definitely more lucrative. And the more that I think about it, it might be easier, and we'll talk about it in a sec. But most people do number two, and that's fine. And to be honest, like most of my winning products have been from number two. But I've tested so many different products to get them to work that I'm starting to think that this way is the best way. And number one is taking a product and selling to an underserved market. Underserved market. And when you do this, you need to be the leader. So usually when you do this, there's like one or two like industry leaders, and they make all the money. You know, we're not talking about Amazon here. We're talking about like Kylie Cosmetics if you're going into like that type of makeup, or competing with, I don't know, any niche. There's usually like some major leaders. When I think of pans, I'm thinking of like Hexclad or whatever, Wallets, Ridge, whatever. So you want to be this leader. So it's not easy, obviously, but it's easier if you are the leader in an underserved market. So, for example, instead of selling in the pet niche, I'm looking at my dog right here. She's a Maltese, super small dog, Maltese dog. If I have a website and I'm the best seller for all things Maltese accessories, leashes, clothes, toys, whatever the frickin' I buy this dog so much shit. If I'm specific to Maltese, I can quickly become a leader, because it's probably, well, first of all, it's a smaller target market, still a huge market. There's millions of Maltese. But I'm not just being a dog store, a pet niche store, which is very broad, and like you're competing with like PetSmart and like massive brands. But if you can dominate a small subset niche and become the one or two leader, it is so much easier to scale. So much easier to get a 5+ ROAS, right? When you're running ads to these people where everyone else is just running traffic to these niches and oversaturated pockets. So like, it's obviously difficult to find these products, and more importantly, understand your target market in these niches. So what I'm doing is I'm going to try to test products in niches that I genuinely am interested in. I might make a Maltese store. I don't know. Now, because I already understand the target market, because I am the target market. Now, obviously, I'm still going to do research, and that is really what's going to make this explode, is understanding a underserved market and understand their problems, their wants, their desires. This all comes from market research and understanding how they speak and what types of products they want, and really understanding how to showcase products that obviously induce an impulse buy to a small subset niche rather than to the masses, which is usually very saturated. So that's it. Looking at this is a freaking mess, but I think you guys get the point. But yeah, I hope this video helps. All right, peace.